Beardo Banjo.
Alright then, time to check out all of the new VR games releasing in August. Red Matter 2. Red Matter 2! I'm only joking. Red Matter 2 isn't the only new VR game coming out this month. However, it will probably feel that way for the majority of VR users and VR fans. Red Matter 2 is definitely the most exciting, the most polished, and the most anticipated new VR game launching this month. For this video today, I have had to scour the deepest, darkest depths of Steam VR upcoming releases to pull together some titles that I think maybe, possibly could be worth checking out this month, but it is a very, very slow month for VR gamers indeed. I have to believe that the back end of this year is absolutely stacked. We're still waiting for a ton of those upcoming VR games that Meta announced at their Meta Gaming Showcase, and all of those games were scheduled to release in 2022. So we've got September, October, November, and December that should be jam-packed with releases now, but we just have to get through August. Thank God for Red Matter 2. Let's check out all the VR games coming in this month that I think you should probably have a look at and keep on your radar. Okay, let's kick things off with a game I tried on this channel over a year ago now, Master of the Tattooverse, a VR game whereby you run your own tattoo studio and can cover interesting clients in your own digital art. I had a great time when I last checked out this game. It basically plays much like many of the VR art or painting applications, but the twist here is you're drawing on people, and they react if you try to tattoo them in areas they don't approve of or press down too hard into their skin. A fun little application for fans of digital art or tattoos in general, and it launches on August 6th. After launching onto the App Lab store earlier this year, it's great to see Warplanes Battles Over Pacific get upgraded to the full store this month. If you're looking for the best VR dogfights and a combat-focused flight sim that looks as good as it feels to play, then Warplanes is for you. The feeling of speed here is unmatched, and flying within touching distance of an oncoming enemy plane will never cease to get your heart rate up. An all-round great combat flying game that will hopefully get the exposure it deserves in the full Quest store on the 11th of August. Okay, here we go, the big one, the star of August, Red Matter 2. I have watched this Quest 2 gameplay trailer countless times, and I still can't wrap my head around it. This is undoubtedly the best looking Quest 2 game to date, and it isn't even close. This is a level of visual fidelity that I honestly never thought we'd see on this generation of standalone headset, but here we are, and boy does it look incredible. Beyond the visuals, Red Matter 2 looks set to pick up where the first game left off, with clever puzzles, a solid narrative, and exploration mixed with combat to give players a well-rounded and jam-packed experience. This is the game that's stealing my time this month, and it's out on the 18th. Let the trailer play. If you didn't pick up the excellent Dead Second when it launched last year, then now is the perfect time to do so, as Update 3, a major content drop, is due this month. Now this update is set to bring 2 new assignments, manual reloading, dual wielding, a firing range with 20 challenges, gun skins, glove skins, daily rewards, 23 achievements, and loads of polish and refinement. Anyone who remembers pumping coin after coin into any old arcade light gun shooter will feel right at home with Dead Second, and the added immersion of VR just pushes this type of experience to new heights. I can't recommend it enough. Alright, we're getting into some pretty wonky territory now. I've been on Steam, and I've seen what's coming, and these ones could go either way. Frigid VR caught my attention purely because the creators reference the absolute horror classic The Thing as a major inspiration for this game, a VR survival adventure set in a frozen land where the animals are mutating, some more than others, into horrific abominations that want you dead. Scavenge, craft and survive in this new horror adventure on August 26th. It does look janky, but will it be good jank or bad jank? Only time will tell. NERF Ultimate Championship is probably the next most anticipated launch after Red Matter 2 this month. A competitive VR shooter with parkour elements that kits players out with a range of NERF guns instead of actual guns. This brightly coloured and vibrant shooter had all but dropped off my radar when I saw that the reviews for the newest flat screen NERF game were, let's say, less than favourable. But this recent trailer showing the verticality, parkour and general VR traversal reignited some of my excitement, and now I can't wait to shoot people in the face with digital NERF bullets. This one launches on the 28th of August. Man, I really could have used this next VR title when I was still at school. I was the kind of guy who stayed up late the night before a deadline, revising, doing all the work. Lastminute.com. Librarium is probably 15% game and 85% study tool. A brand new VR application that uses flashcards, visual association, mnemonic devices, and a range of other techniques to help users prepare for tests, study for courses, and generally succeed in whatever field they're learning. The library that the game takes place in is also home to some secrets and an overarching story that can be progressed by achieving certain goals in your studies. It's certainly not a product that will appeal to every VR user, but it's a very interesting and unique use of the technology indeed. Real VR Fishing continues to be one of the best VR applications for the Quest platform, and the next locations, set in gorgeous rivers and locales in Japan, are due to launch very soon. Typically, Real VR Fishing tease these new location drops just a few weeks ahead of release, so I'd be betting we'll be seeing these added to the game in late August or very early September. I'm just going to let this next trailer talk for itself. I think it might be one of the very best game trailers ever. Before this, I never wanted to experience the day-to-day life of an airport ground control staff member, but now it's all I can think about, and it's the only thing I want to do.
This is not a toy. This is a professional VR training software used by the biggest airports and handlers to train their staff on an everyday basis. And finally, it is available to the public. VR presents the starter pack of first 5 procedure-based scenarios with the highest realism, insane details, and very serious approach. Be careful. You can become a trained ramp agent without knowing it.
Mom, I've got a job at the airport in VR.
Oh no.
Starter pack includes ramp checks, aircraft marshalling, GSC connections, cargo doors operations, and pre-departure checks, all in various weather and lighting conditions with random issues and hazardous events.
Many other scenarios will follow soon as DLCs and will be available with a discount to starter pack owners.
Always wanted to know what is exactly going on around the planes on the ground? Don't ask. Try this at home. Coming on Steam in August 2022.
And that's it. That's everything. Those are all the new VR games that we know of which are releasing in August 2022. It's a very, very quiet month. One of the quietest months I think I've ever seen. If we didn't have Red Matter 2, the month would be pretty dire. It would be a pretty dire month. However, in the past few months, we have seen a lot of VR games being announced and then releasing a week after announcement or 2 weeks after announcement. So I do still believe we might have some more surprises in store this month. I just don't know what they are. But even if we don't have any surprises, even if these are the only VR games this month, I wanted to leave you with this footage. This is Into the Radius, and this is coming out next month. It's out in September. and it's one of the best Quest 2 ports I've ever played. This game is fantastic, and I would urge anyone who's into VR survival games and VR survival horror to check this one out. Into the Radius, coming September 2022. That's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe. And I'll see you very soon for another one. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.